Mobile, Alabama, the birthplace of Carnival celebrations, best known as Mardi Gras. Together we will see and learn how family-friendly these festivities are as I eat my first moon pie.
Good way to feed the folks.
I think I might live off these for the next couple days. I'm gonna have to buy a box of these guys.
Buy the right beats to celebrate.
I like these. Look, I picked the one with fish.
With endless amounts of confetti.
Wow, hey, happy Mardi Gras.
I visited Orange Beach with the great captains that taught me the best way to fish the Gulf waters.
Use your superhuman strength. You can do it.
Catching red snapper.
Oh, man.
Triggerfish.
Look at the size of that sucker. Look at those teeth.
Grouper.
We got 2 grouper.
And many others.
All right, blue line.
Good job, John.
At night, we find the best place to get a good meal and the perfect place to make a toast and party. Uncharted Waters with Peter Miller is presented by Salt Life. It's 6 a.m. in Orange Beach, Alabama. I've been invited by Chris Bazer and Scott Freeman of Granda Marine, as well as Captain Kurt Tillman, to fish the Gulf of Mexico. And luckily, Captain Kurt utilizes Fishing Chaos's charter management app, which enabled me to find a time that he was available.
I mean, I'd rather catch a grouper
Yeah.
or go deep dropping because you never know what you're going to get.
Together, they'll be combining their local knowledge of an area that is very well known for its vibrant fishery. Our office for the day, a 40-foot cat hull powered by Quad 350 Mercuries.
We ready?
Oh, we're ready. Look at this. I got one hand on my drink, one hand on my line.
It's always exciting to fish a new area when you have a boat full of locals that fish these waters day in and day out. There'll be plenty to learn and to catch.
We just ran, what, 30 miles in about 5 minutes?
You can drop that down, Peter.
Really?
Yep.
Look at this. This is concierge fishing at its finest, guys. Pete Miller here from Miami. Where's my rod?
Hey, give me that fish. You ought to get a bite as soon as it hits.
Come on, boys. Load up. The bite's on. Just like you said. What do you got, John?
Little snapper.
Let me see that thing over here. Look at these guys. So that, what would you call that? You call that a little schoolie?
You just call it a baby.
It's amazing what kind of fishery you guys have up here. I mean, we parked here and within 1 minute, everybody caught a fish. Oh, I had a fish on here the whole time. Hey, look at that thing.
Yeah, that's a big one, huh?
I thought, is that a red snapper?
All the way from Miami to catch this stud snapper.
Get him, Scotty. Nice one. That's a beauty. It must be the side I'm fishing.
How many times have you heard that? Can I get on this side? All the fish are on this side.
Oh, hey, that's a new species.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
A beeliner. We catch these sometimes in Miami.
The crew decided to reel them up and run to a new spot close by. It was another artificial reef made up of an army tank that sits 150 feet deep with 10 feet of relief off the bottom.
There's little guys down there gobbling on me.
Probably a trigger.
If this is a trigger, it's going to be the biggest trigger I've ever seen.
Woo. Look at that trigger.
No way.
What did I tell you?
That's a trigger? Man. It's a swang. He's a swanger, too. Without the weight hitting. Look at the size of that sucker. Look at those teeth.
Yeah, you know how that works. You can't move it until you push the trigger.
That's crazy. All right, man. Let's put this guy back. The season for triggerfish opens in 2 days. Oh, tomorrow.
No, tomorrow.
So this guy just basically, he's probably saying hallelujah with his pec fins. The screen is lit up. What do you think all these fish are here?
I think this might be like some jacks,
Uh-huh.
and this might be some snapper.
Basically, we go from location to location. There's about 2,000 marks of public wrecks, private wrecks, and these guys, their own private spots.
In total, Alabama has over 11,000 reefs and wrecks and is considered to have one of the top artificial reef programs in the world.
So right now we've come to a spot where we've got a jig, and we've got a piece of, they call it pogey, we used to call it moss bunker, dropping it down to the bottom, waiting for a bite, and pretty much anything can roll up in this spot. All right, that's a nice one. I keep thinking I'm hearing splashes. Ooh, so I just got picked up.
Uh-oh. Use your superhuman strength. You can do it.
I'm gonna take a deep breath. Use my core strength. I might go around some, I'm not going under. How about that? This fish is pretty legit. I see it. Got some color coming out. Is this a swinger?
I would walk him down a little bit, maybe.
Tiny gaff if you want to.
Little baby gaff?
Yeah.
Right in the mouth,
Yep.
nice and gently. Look at that one. That's a winner. Wait, how big is that? How many pounds? 8, 10?
8 or 10 pounds.
All right, and let him go. And that is go time. Here's another nice red snapper. How beautiful are these fish, huh? Ugh, not a bad fish. About the same size as the other one. Man, you guys make this too easy in Mobile. Oh yeah. John, you gotta come down here.
Yeah, come down here, John.
Oh man. Oh, this guy's got the pogey right in his throat. Look at that. Oof. I got a double header red snapper bonanza. Very productive out here. Big snapper. Whoa. Look at that chunky monkey. Yeah, that's a jumbo, huh? How big do you say this one was? 20?
Yeah.
Beautiful fish.
It's clear to see that there's a very healthy population of red snapper off the coast of Alabama. Uncharted Waters with Peter Miller is presented by Salt Life. Live salty. Citizen. Better starts now. Tire America. Your tires, your way. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Mobile, Alabama is the birthplace of Mardi Gras in America. This festive tradition dates back to 1704. Its 300-year history is chronicled at the Mobile Carnival Museum.
Good morning.
Good morning. So glad to have you at the Carnival Museum.
Nice to meet you. Thanks
Nice
for
to
having
meet
me.
you. Well, welcome to Mobile. Y'all are in for a treat. This is the best time of year to be in town.
I've never been here, so I came at the absolute best time.
You did.
I heard that Mobile, Alabama was the originator of
We
Mardi
are the
Gras.
birthplace of Carnival in this country. It was brought by the French, and it just keeps getting grander and grander each year. It's a living tradition, and it sums up what Mobile is.
The town itself is really pretty, and the restaurants and the food and the fishing, everything about this area, it makes you just say, hey, I want to come back and do this every single year.
And there's something for everybody. There's 73 mystic societies, and with the 40 parades consolidated throughout the season,
40
grand
parades?
balls,
Wow.
yes, roughly in a 2-week period.
The Mystic Societies are the groups that organize the parades, floats, and balls during Mardi Gras. The members are required to wear masks as they ride on their elaborate floats and toss gifts known as throws to excited parade spectators.
With 41 parading societies, they change their themes each year. So the float designs, the costumes change, and it's a wonderful engine for our arts community as well as our economics. Over $300 million is generated in Carnival each year.
The museum boasts 14 galleries and 30,000 items that tell the story of Mobile's carnivals from its early beginnings. And the most visually stunning are the elaborate trains that are not only beautiful, but are also rich in history.
And these are all locally designed and made. Majestic, regional haute couture, also engineering. This is over 60 pounds. So the guy who had to pull this off had to have a workout or two. This is one of our most popular galleries. It highlights the Comrades, which are one of the oldest African-American social organizations in the Deep South. They are known for an over-the-top ball that has a second line or a procession with umbrellas. Look at these trains, they're storytelling. This young lady is a flight attendant. She chose the theme of the peacock. The peacock is said to guard the gates of heaven.
Unfortunately, there were moments in history that put the carnival festivities on hold. The Civil War, World War I, and World War II. But shortly after the Civil War, Mardi Gras finds a hero that revived the way Mardi Gras was meant to be celebrated.
Joe Cain was one of these individuals who's a historical figure, but there's so much mythologized about him. Look at his getup. After the Civil War, he kind of staged a one-man parade with a band behind him parading through our city, calling himself Chief Schlappa Bamaremico.
Was this guy considered kind of nuts during that period of time?
Yeah, so you've got to imagine getting in this getup here. I mean, he calls people to laugh and think beyond the hard times that they were experiencing during Reconstruction. And since him, you have had over 60 organizations founded. Among them are organizations that are inspired by him. Carnival is many things. It's an art form. It is a good time, but in Mobile, it is a family affair. But you're in a real city, so you get to enjoy all that we have year-round. Get a good meal, head down to the river, go to a cultural institution. I mean, it's fantastic. And embrace all that Mobile is.
Mercury, go boldly. Fishing chaos. Fish smarter, not harder. Low T Center, reinventing men's healthcare. Yeti, built for the wild. After catching tons of red snapper off the coast of Orange Beach, Alabama, we decided to head even farther offshore. Soon, I find myself witnessing something I'd never seen in person, an offshore oil rig.
Here we are off the coast of Orange Beach, Alabama, and this particular rig is called the Double Yellow, and you can actually go under this rig.
These rigs hold everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a great habitat for the fish. They catch a lot of amberjack. Any kind of reef fish is gonna hang out here, big snapper.
I can only imagine what life must be like living on an oil rig, but knowing me, I'd be fishing every day. We quickly prepped our deep drop gear in search of some new species, while Captain Kurt showed us his go-to setup.
We'll be fishing about 400 foot deep. And basically, we're gonna put a light on here, 3 or 5 pound weight. We're fishing for grouper, tilefish, stuff like that. We're just gonna catch a bunch of fish, that's all.
That's a nice chunk right there.
He baited the chicken rigs with a mixture of squid and large chunks of bonita.
What are you doing, just dropping straight down?
As soon as it hits, reel it up just a little bit.
Right on the bottom there, I can feel it like touching bottom, just a little bit up and down.
You getting a bite? There he is, there he is.
Electric reels are a necessity when fishing in depths over 400 feet, mainly to be able to check your baits in case you get picked off. But the sport fisherman in me always unplugs when I hook up and I fight it manually.
Yeah, we're trying to go on natural. I see something over there, what do you got?
Yeah, baby!
All right, double
We got
up, double up. Another honey hole in Alabama.
Big ol'
Hey,
yo, yeah,
snowy.
snowy!
Snowy grouper. Now that's tasty.
Here he comes!
Oh my God, we got color. Can't wait, he's floating up.
We've got 2 snowies. Get him, get the gaff. Hey, pull ahead. The big one broke the leader off.
Wow, what are the chances of that? Look at that little fella. This looks like just what the doctor ordered. Cut bait and squid.
With fresh bait, we all dropped for a second time and my boy John from Fishing Chaos hooked up with a new species, a blue line tilefish.
He got him!
Get him, John. All right.
All right, blue line.
Good job, John. My beeliner, my beeliner. Look at that. I've had a shark try and eat my beeliner. You know, when you pull up to a spot and everybody's screaming, looking at the fish finder, and they're marking fish, you get excited. These guys are teaching me all these new tricks, you know, and that's what it's all about, learning from the pros, man, that do it all the time. There's a fish. Decent fish.
Oh, we got 2 grouper! Look at us go! Look at that, baby! Woohoo! Yeah, baby! Woo!
We got some bubblers.
Woohoo!
Nice work. Look at that double banger. Those are nice ones, man.
Dude, amazing.
Look at those. Very tasty, right?
Yeah, favorite fish to eat right there.
Oh, it really is soft. You know, when you get a grouper that's a little bit of size, you know, you can actually cut out their cheeks and use them. Cut in there, cut it out like a scallop size, and they're delicious. I like to put them in a pan. But this meat is really good. Looks like a snowy grouper with a yellow edge fin, so it's a yellow edge. That was a monster catch. Nice job.
As night approaches over Mobile, we head out to a fantastic restaurant called Five, where Chef Robert Camilleri is preparing our fresh-caught yellow edge grouper.
Hey man, thank you so much for having us.
It's our pleasure. Well, this is what we have here for our fresh catch of the night.
Caught by me and my buddies.
Right. Blackened over local Alabama corn grits with a corn mock chew, which is basically almost like a succotash, and a red-eye gravy.
Oh, and the red-eye gravy, what do you put in there?
Sauteed bacon with onion, bell pepper, a little bit of garlic, and we actually deglaze it with coffee. So it's got a good, smooth taste to it.
Dinner melted in my mouth. Combination of all the flavors along with a fresh grouper was absolute perfection. I'd call it ultra gourmet comfort food. Next up, the best watering hole in town, called Post, to celebrate our great catch. With awesome company and a bottle of Padre Azul, we cheered to Mardi Gras and all the upcoming festivities. Salt Life sunglasses, see clearly. Padre Azul, super premium tequila. Life can be fantastic. Bubba, the ultimate lifestyle. Mercury, go boldly.
There he is, there's the man. Hey Steve,
Hey, Peter.
nice to meet you, man.
Man, good to see you. Thanks for coming to Toomey's
Thanks
Mardi
for
Gras.
having me. If I wanted to buy some cool stuff and I was riding a float, what would I buy?
Well, come on, we'll go take a look.
Let's take a
okay?
look.
See, he's already dressed up.
Wow,
These are the specialty beads we call these
Okay.
guys right in through here.
I like these. Look, I picked the one with
Blackfish.
fish.
Yeah,
Look at this shrimp.
blackfish, shrimp. Light up items are real popular these days.
Oh, those are nice.
That'll
I'm gonna get
feel
lit.
better.
Oh, I already am. Look at that. Surrender the
Pirate
booty.
stuff, Yeah.
I get it. There's a double entendre
Yeah,
there.
there is. Over in here, we have a lot of the trinkets and like footballs,
Okay.
frisbees.
Okay.
You know, the one cool thing, Peter, about Mardi Gras in Mobile is it really brings our community together.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll have all walks of life on the parade route, standing next to each other. Everybody gets along. It's a beautiful.
You're into this, man.
Oh, man, we
I
love
could
it.
feel
We
it. You
love
were the
it.
guy for
We
the
love
job.
With a 70,000 square foot building and a love for partying, Toomey's passion for Mardi Gras is unsurpassed.
Then over in here, we've got case beads. People will buy these by the bag or by the case, and they'll throw those off the floats.
Okay.
The average rider, gosh, they might get upwards of 10 cases of beads. Then we got moon pies across the back wall.
Moon pies. I've never had one of those.
You've never had a moon pie? Come on
No.
back.
I've heard all about these moon pies. Whoa.
There's your
that,
first
guys.
moon pie.
That's really good.
Good way to feed the folks.
I think I might live off these for the next couple of
Yeah,
days. I'm gonna
there
have to
you
buy
go.
a box of these guys.
Oh, well, these guys are great. These are like those confetti blasters, and you'll see these on the parade route,
Okay.
on the floats. They'll just pop those and they'll go up. Should we
I
do
gotcha.
it, you think?
Yes. How you doing, Tony? I'm Peter.
Peter.
Nice to meet you. Pleasure.
I have been wanting to do this the whole season.
All right. Wow, hey, happy Mardi Gras. Look at that. I'm gonna stand in the middle of it. Beautiful confetti, it's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for showing us. Hey man, thank you so much.
Thank you, Peter.
That
Great
was
to
great.
see you.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming in.
That's right.
Saturday night's parade and ball will be hosted by the Mystics of Time, and fortunately, I know the right folks and was lucky enough to be invited to their soiree. But without the right formal attire, there's no way to get in.
There he is, the man.
Hey, how
What's
you
up,
doing?
Jimmy? How you doing?
Good, Peter. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. I'm here for Mardi Gras, so I got to get tail set up. And go
Oh,
mad.
awesome.
That's
awesome.
what I've heard.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah.
That's the one we're going to put you in back there in the middle.
Okay.
And that's what costume to rigger is. It's 100% lightweight worsted wool. It's breathable, and
Okay.
at these balls, it's pretty hot.
Oh yeah,
You know,
it's hot
so-
as balls, as you would say.
That's right.
okay.
Why don't I go ahead and measure you, and then
Yeah.
we'll let you try something else. How about that?
Ooh, I like it. All right.
Yeah, that's perfect there. The sizes came out good.
Came out really good.
That's how you have to be dressed for Mardi
you
Gras.
do it, okay.
That's it. Bring her out, and I'll wrap it up for you.
Saturday night in Mobile starts out strong with one of the best parades, Mystics of Time. All of the floats are very creative, handcrafted, and breathtaking. Fire-breathing dragons, larger-than-life Monopoly men,
I got my moon pie. It's official.
and of course, the Queen of Time herself. The hardcore Mardi Gras festivities are most active for a 2-week period, but the fishing at a Mobile is good all year long.
Oh, that's how I reel it.
Dance around like a little leprechaun.
We caught a plethora of species that we couldn't even fit into this episode. Our Yetis are full of delectable bottom dwellers, but not with a 100 to 200 pound yellowfin tuna in the area. But believe me, they are there. So stay connected with me on social media and I'll keep you up to date with the most interesting locations and best fisheries around the globe.